Hello Internet, welcome back to our Magiclysm playthrough as the Druid. Oh, we are apparently in pain, hungry, thirsty, and tired, so we should probably do something about that. Let's look at our inventory. We have some fruit, which would be fine, some CBMs, passive CBM, and the toolkit. Pretty great to get the toolkit. I do wish we had more of the battery. I wish we had more batteries for it, basically, because our power is going to be so low that it's not really feasible to use that a lot. We were exploring. Probably should head back upstairs, eat, drink, and sleep. Our body is not in great condition, I guess because we were being shocked and things. I can't really think of any other reason. Family just came home and I thought, it's no big deal. I will start recording and they'll be quiet and it'll be fine. And nope, not so much. So I'm gonna have to do some editing, which is a little irritating. We'll head back upstairs. We need to go upstairs one more time. Was this full of stuff? I think full of clean water. We might try to harvest some of that at some point, or we may not. It really just depends how I'm feeling. I guess that's an empty flask. Where is our base? To our left and south. Head over here. Really, as long as we can go the rest of the lab without getting shot in the head, I'll be pretty happy. Last one we took 2 bullets. What's our amp goggles are at 12, which is not bad, but we'll go ahead and turn them off since we're going to spend a little time upstairs. We kind of want to avoid eating all the cracklins. I know there are a lot of calories and whatnot, but the problem is that they are super unhealthy, and our health took a real dip last time we checked it. I think we will just eat some. I don't know if almond milk is healthy or not. Probably should be drinking some of these perishable beverages. The herbal tea will give us a health boost. Kind of wanted to save the herbal tea for when we desperately needed the health, though. But we're not in great condition. Why don't we eat some multivitamins? What are the vitamins like in the multivitamin? 25 to 50, 25 to 50. So we'll eat a second multivitamin as well, just because we're not eating a very balanced diet. Let's focus on food first. We could eat more pumpkin, because pumpkin will give us vitamins from veggies and maybe is considered healthy, but I don't think that it is. I think that given how many things have the negative health attachment, I feel like all vegetables should have positive health attachments. And then we will eat some fruit. But that's just my opinion, and I know not everyone feels that way. And we will take a shot of herbal tea or 2, because we know that for sure gives a health benefit. Thunder. Tired, minimal pain. I can ignore the minimal pain. I don't even think we're going to bandage. Where is our first aid at? 44%. I maybe should bandage, just because bandaging will increase our first aid a little bit, I think. So why don't we try that? We do have a lot of wounds, so it's like we can bandage every body part and hopefully get a little bit of experience for that. Use our lighter here. Do we have a vat of not clean water? Is there just regular water? Sports drink, herbal tea, clean water, clean water. So we don't have any dirty water. Do we have any gallon jugs here? Gallon jug. Why don't we... That big vat would be full of clean water, though. Why don't we try to find some toilets here? There's a toilet right there. We'll need a little bit of wood, which we've cleared out all the wood in this area. Okay, we'll open the door and use the door for wood. And we will grab a splintered wood. I mean, we could have used clean water to boil bandages, but it just doesn't seem like that's something we should be doing. We should be focusing on, why would we waste our clean water, basically? And we do have a lot of regular bandages. It's just that I would rather use the lower quality bandages for non-emergency situations. No, do not pour the water on the ground. Pour the water in the container. Nope. You drink your water. No. I pressed the wrong button. Now we drank water. Fill the gallon jug. Great. Food poisoning. Of course. Of course. Stomach is extremely upset. You're quite nauseous. Of course, because, you know, every water in Cataclysm is poisonous to you. The chance to get food poisoning is a little too high, in my opinion. Not a fan of that. So now we're going to vomit, and we're going to be sick, and we probably won't be able to sleep, all because I pressed the wrong button. So really irritated that, I mean, it already pops up a second menu, so maybe it's okay that it doesn't prompt you like, are you sure you want to drink the toilet water? But it's really irritating that I pressed the wrong button, and now we have friggin' food poisoning. So not happy about that. Super, super irritated by that. We'll go ahead and we will drop. Where's the water? In fact, we should be dropping all this stuff. Let's just drop everything, because I don't want to have an inventory full of crap. Drop. I mean, we favorited everything, so we can basically just drop everything, and it will auto keep our good stuff that we want to keep on our person. Yeah, it looks okay. So angry that we have food poisoning now. I'm sure that also will tank our health. Pretty irritating. Okay, we want to make boiled makeshift bandages. We should have plenty of rags. Makeshift bandage will make 6. I don't know. Dispose, yes. We're not standing near our table, so it is a little slower. And then we will boiled makeshift bandage. We will make 2. And we will use the dirty water. Put the boiled makeshift. Yep. Pick up the boiled makeshift bandages. I think the food poisoning is going to prevent us from sleeping, unfortunately. But we'll go ahead and apply these bandages anyway to every body part. 45%. So it did go up by 1% from us bandaging our body. So obviously not really feasible for us to do this long term. Like to grind all the way to level 2 is not feasible. But a few extra percentage is nothing to sneeze about. Enjoyed, disliked pumpkin, wet, a lot of positive things. Yeah, so we're going to try to sleep, although I imagine we're not going to be able to. Let's wear our earplugs as well. It is storming. I don't know if that's enough to wake us up. I'm sure we will wake up and vomit on the floor or something. You no longer feel nauseous. We throw up heavily, but we never actually wake up. Interesting. Peculiar that we can throw up and not wake up. When we're not, like, I mean, maybe if we were drunk or something, you know, you wouldn't wake up if you vomited. But food poisoning definitely has wakened me up in my real life. Anyway, yeah, terrible start to this episode. Oh, man. So, yeah, what's going on with me? Well, I didn't sleep particularly well. I had nightmares again. We're not going to go into detail about them today, though. I feel like I've talked about them enough. You get the idea at this point. I have constant, unrelenting nightmares where I feel like, there's a loud vehicle, where I feel like I'm being pursued or someone's trying to hurt me or whatever, and then I don't sleep very well. And I fell asleep without my AC on, so like I woke up, I was super hot and sweaty and dehydrated. So that always makes the morning just a little bit tougher. And then I thought, I got time, I might as well record. I mean, at this point, by the time I'm done recording today, I'll have enough videos for this week again. And it's only Monday, so I don't know what I'm going to do with myself for the rest of the week. I have 8 episodes of Tome also ready to go. I just need to make a thumbnail and start uploading them to the channel. I have very slow internet, so it's usually really rough to try and upload a lot of videos at once. What do we want? We're not gonna deal with most of that. So the food poisoning was pretty mild. I expected it to be a lot worse, but we got over it already. Why don't we just chug some almond milk until we're not hungry anymore? Great. And we'll head back down and continue exploring. God, I hate you, electricity. What do we want to do? We do not have an extra battery in our inventory, so we will pick up a light battery for when our night vision dies. And do we have the pickaxe still? We do. So we will head north. We were to the northeast is where we came up, I think. Let's go ahead and throw on the light amp goggles. We've already cleared this area, but there's, no telling if I happen to walk by a turret and we might not remember that it was there. So we're going to just head down. These stairs were closely grouped, thankfully, so we can just pop down here. So I think we want to continue looking on this floor, is what I'm getting out of this. We haven't cleared the floor yet. Security guard. Okay. Why don't we use our Glock? It'll improve our marksmanship and our pistols. I'm not super interested in our pistol skill, but the marksmanship applies to all weapons. Oh, I'm still deaf. Take off our earplugs. Earplugs. Sounds like there's some to the west as well. Heard thump? No. Continue aiming. Nope. Continue aiming. I mean, is it just one? No, they usually come in pairs or with other zombies as well. And we should be able to finish him in the next hit. See if we can get our critical all the way. I mean, that's fine. Smash the corpse. Grab the $87 cash card. He is wearing a Kevlar vest. Kevlar vest is an excellent protection item. We are currently wearing the MBR vest. But if we can clean this would be a nice large source of Kevlar. And if we fully were able to repair it, I do think that this is actually better than the MBR vest. I could be wrong about that. I know the encumbrance is lower. So we're going to take that regardless, just because I'm not 100% on whether it is better or not. And here's another one that we will also shoot to, just because we have the Glock out. Getting a little bit of a hiccups, some indigestion. Woke up and basically, as soon as I got up, well, when I got up, I went out on the balcony to smoke a cigarette because that's what I do every day when I wake up. And my dog was out there and nobody was home. And I was very angry that they had left my dog outside, especially on the balcony, because the balcony, although we have a railing, he could fit through there if he wants to. He's a very small dog. I mean, he's a little wiener dog. Actually, I don't even know if he's technically a wiener dog, but he looks like a wiener dog to me, so that's what I've always said. Anyway, advanced economics. He could fit through the rail if he wants to, and it just made me angry to think that they had forgotten about him, because I love my dog, and that's not okay. And, thankfully it was a little overcast today. It wasn't, particularly hot or anything outside, and I just made me very upset. And then now they're home, and I said, hey, you left the dog out on the balcony, and I, was probing them, like, how long were you gone? How long was he stuck out there? And was like 2.5 hours that he was stuck out there. And that really, really bothers me. I mean, maybe I'm just too fussy, but, like, this is my dog, and I don't like it, and it makes me sad, and he could have been hurt, or he could have... something could have happened where he felt like he needed to. That is a Hulk corpse. Gas mask, Necco wafers, Hulk corpse, human corpses. Hulk corpse. Gas mask, MBR vest, Hulk. What killed you? What killed you, Hulk? I did see there was a PR to add corpses to the world. I don't think that applies to zombie corpses. I think that only applies to human corpses. And this area would have been generated before that update anyway, so I don't think that is what we're seeing here. We are definitely going to swap to our battle rifle. Thankfully, that Hulk was dead, or when we were shooting these guys, he would have come barreling through the wall and probably... I mean, honestly, a Hulk at this level, we are wearing the MBR vest. It probably would have killed us before we were able to pull our battle rifle out and shoot it. It probably would have killed us, especially because we were in a narrow corridor. Actually, it probably would have hit us. We'd have flung back here, and we would have sprinted away and then been able to pick it off with our night vision. But still very scary. Interesting that there's a Hulk here. I don't... Okay, tracer rounds for our battle rifle. Cash cards, zombie Hulk corpse, and it has MBR vests on it. Maybe it's an upgraded version of the security officer. Why would it be dead? Why is it dead? Zombie Hulk is dangerous. Stop. Yes. Oh no. You blocked some of the damage with your... Did it just stand up as soon as I walked over to it? Aware of your presence, it is uninjured. I think it just stood up. A nearby corpse rises and moves towards you. That is unfair, Cataclysm. Okay. We're in pain. Pain affects your speed. Pain. Minus 5% speed. We're going to go to sprinting. Oh, man. Just leave me alone, bro. And we're going to try to get away from it. And then now that we've... Oh, no. Another simulacrum. You screwed me. So there was a PR. Crap. There was a PR a couple days ago. I asked some questions. So if you remember, we put the, what's it called? The bipod on this weapon. And I asked on Discord, like, hey, how does the bipod work? And someone said, like, oh, you got to stand near mountable furniture. Someone said you have to stand on mountable furniture. And then another simulacrum said, oh, I'm going to go fix it so that when you're near a furniture, it'll activate the effect or whatever. And so they did that. And then the next day or the day after or whatever, they said, like, hey, you know, I broke it. Like, I did it wrong. It made it so that you can only shoot bipod guns if you're next to mountable furniture. And so I have to revert the changes I made. So basically, we're on a patch right now where we cannot fire this gun unless we are next to or on top of mountable furniture. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save the game and I'm going to go update. Oh, they changed the autosave. I hate that. We're going to save the game. I'm going to go update. And then when we come back, hopefully our gun will be fireable. Because currently it says you must stand near acceptable terrain or furniture to use this weapon. A table, a mound of dirt, a broken window, etc. Which is not good. Just because it has a bipod on it, we can still shoot. And because this is a very, very dangerous situation, this is a pressing issue. Normally I would let something like that go and it not be a big deal. You know, we would just move to the furniture and shoot or whatever. But because it's a Hulk and we need to kite it and it's very dangerous if it catches up to us, I'm going to address that right now. So I'm going to go update and I'll be back momentarily. And we're back. Hopefully we can use our weapon now. Oh, they said they reverted it. Come on. So it's not even reverted. Our battle rifle can only be fired. Son of a bitch. Can only be fired if we are on a table. Can we activate the bipod? Battle rifle, detach gun mods, remove the bipod. That literally took basically no time at all. So we're not going to get that bipod, whatever the benefits were. But we can now fire our battle rifle. Oh, Lord. No. We're going to... Man, you're fast. Shoot it. We don't need to critical it. We only hit it for 38 damage because of armor. Aware of your presence, lightly injured. We need to be extremely careful about not letting it close ground with us. Because if it closes ground with us, it will kill us. Because it's going to hit us, and then we're going to get in more pain. And then if we're in more pain, 100% critical chance is really good. If we're in more pain, it's going to reduce our speed even further, and then we're not going to be as capable of running away. 106 damage, moderately injured. This should track all the way up here. There you go. You go ahead and smash away, man. I don't care what you have to do. Please don't move out of sight though. 50% crit, I'll take it. And we should be able to put it down, I think, with one more critical. Okay. So not one more critical, but this hit should kill it. Severely injured. Man, you are resilient. Okay. Nearly dead. I mean, at this point, again, I feel like we're wasting battle rifle ammunition almost. But take that, sucker. How do you like that? So he's dead. Very scary situation. I could swear they reverted the changes for the bipod. I'm not sure why the bipod would not let us fire the gun. Because I thought that PR was fixed. Do not remove the cover. So we were picking up items off of his corpse when his corpse reanimated. Very scary. Do we want the ceramic plates? I don't think we do. I think that the Kevlar is just better all around for the MBR vest. Honestly, it's the encumbrance. We're going to keep our battle rifle out. I still don't know what killed it initially. It may have been collapsing walls that killed it, but we are going to be very careful. Hey, man. You spotted me, huh? We're going to run. You want to step out in the hallway? There you go. I think it took 2 shots before to put them down, although that was with the auto shotgun. It is uninjured. Bio-operator for 94, severely injured. I think we just run north. I don't think we try to escape because it's just one more shot. It doesn't even need to be a critical, but it will be. So we'll go ahead and wait. There we go. Smash. I don't think they're hostile to one another, so I don't think the bio-operator and the Hulk would have fought each other. We definitely do not want to be running. We want to be walking because our stamina in a situation like this where we're kind of encountering some very scary monsters needs to be at the tip-top shape that it can be. Knee pads are very good. They have 0 encumbrance, but they also give a lot of protection. I think we're wearing elbow pads, but not knee pads. Foot wraps, helmet, holster, trousers, elbow pads, Are we wearing 2 pairs of elbow pads? I'm so dumb. Let's wear the knee pads. Very encumbered, running and swimming are slowed. I mean, the knee pads don't have encumbrance though. So we have a lot of things that are conflicting here. The wristwatch is conflicting. Strapped to you on your left hand is adding encumbrance. Strapped on your arms. So what is this conflicting with? Oh, the hide bag, I guess, was changed recently to be a strapped layer instead of just a normal layer or whatever. Wearing multiple items strapped for your left. So we could remove the watch to gain like two encumbrance or whatever the penalty is. Hard arm guards. We do not want 2 pairs of elbow pads. Is conflicting. Multiple items strapped to your arms. Elbow pads. Yeah, we don't need 2 elbow pads. That's a bit silly. They're both in the same condition, so it doesn't matter. We'll keep them in our inventory. We'll take them back as a backup, but we're not going to be wearing 2. Again, our arm encumbrance. Do you give a penalty to ranged? Of course you do. Stamina cost to melee attacks and accuracy with ranged weapons. So this really high encumbrance of the hide bag did negatively impact our ability to aim at the enemy. So that is not good. We should check this room as well. Submachine gun handbook. Nothing else. Does our current army helmet fit? Army helmet poor fit. So we're going to take off the army helmet. I mean, encumbrance on the head doesn't matter that much, but we're going to wear the one that fits. It's half the encumbrance, which means we could potentially wear a hat underneath of it if we find ourselves running into warmth problems. I usually grab compression items when I find them, but we don't necessarily need them. Be real careful here. Check all the rooms before we go looting. And then this room appears to be partially illuminated. Very dark. Oh, no, that's just remembered tiles. Yes. Keep your balance. Okay, not a lot of enemies. I don't see... There's some rounds for our caseless rifle, but that's it, unfortunately. Oh, no, there's some down here as well. So we did find another 80 rounds. I believe these spawn in 40 packs. So that is something. And then I don't know what these are. The 350 BMG. Yeah, I don't really use those. I know people do. Let's continue looting the barracks part first. Because there's books and things in here. Leg ammo pouches we will take. I don't think most of the basic army gear has any real interest to me. We could take more ballistic glasses just because... Actually, I don't think we're ever going to wear them because we have the light amp goggles. Unless the light amp goggles would end up being completely destroyed, I can't really see any reason why we would ever go to the ballistic glasses. Effective communication we'll take. None of that's super interesting. We'll take a backup pair of tack gloves. And of course, we'll drop most of that stuff if we need to in order to clear out this this armory. 40 mil, yep. Some FMJ. Magazine. I mean, I'm not super interested in the mags at this point. I think we have enough mags, but I don't know, which ones we do and don't have. So we'll go ahead and grab what we can. MRE, always valuable. M249, I feel like we already have one of these. 500 rounds, it must be a belt fed. Yeah, ammo belt. Okay, or Stanag mags. So we do have those if we wanted to go to a regular clip. Although I don't foresee us changing away from the battle rifle anytime soon. Auto shotgun is good to have a backup. Mostly it's good because it came with 20 rounds of ammunition. SIG 552 is a rifle. Okay, so I think we already have this exact rifle. We're hitting our weight cap, so I think we'll head back up to our base. Where do these go? Please don't shoot me in the head. Oh, we missed a room. And it's a barracks to boot. Okay, okay. Let's be careful opening this. We want to... I guess we'll mark this, barracks. We want to be careful heading up, just because of turrets and things. But mostly we can go up any stairs that we find. Downstairs. Upstairs. This is where we came up before. We'll go upstairs and drop things off. Well, not much commentary in this episode. I apologize for that, and I apologize for updating partway through, because I really did think that that would fix our problem. Did not, however. So, no bipod for us. I was excited, too, when we found the bipod and stuff. I was like, man, I never mod weapons. I'm super excited to mod weapons. And then, turns out the mods don't really work in our favor sometimes. So, it's unfortunate. We will drop just everything, I think. Normally, I would unload all the guns and their ammunition just so that if I tried to reload something, I'd be able to tell at a glance if I had the ammo or not. Why don't we reload? Can we reload our battle rifle? Empty? No. No, don't do that. Cannot reload the battle rifle. Okay, it has the 80 round clip in it. So we are... Inventory is clear. Yeah, we'll head back down to the armory that's already open. Head back up here. Yeah, not much. Just was frustrated over my dog being left outside. And now it's storming, so I'm glad I found him before the storms got bad, because he's a little crybaby, and I don't want him to have to be scared out in the rain. I love my animals, you know. I'm just one of those people. My dog is very important to me. When we got him, he was I expected him to be like a therapy dog, because I was having some real mental health problems back then. And my therapist and myself thought that it would be good for me to have something. You know, dogs love you and are pretty... I mean, they love you for very little. Like, you don't have to put in a lot of work to get an animal to care about you, to look forward to seeing you, that kind of stuff. And it was an outlet for me as well, something I could take care of, you know, and it would help me take care of myself. Was the general idea. I mean, whatever. I've talked about that before. You know, my brother had a house fire and they weren't sure what to do with him, and you know, it just seemed like a good fit. Ignore. Footsteps worry me, because now we've seen hulks, which means that some of the enemies may be evolving. At this point, what do I see? I can't see. Okay, I collapsed the roof. Zombie soldier, zombie bio operator. So we're going to shoot the bio operator as the main priority here, because the zombie soldier doesn't scare me too much, but the bio operator absolutely will wreck me. And we can probably one-shot this guy if we can critical. We did not. So we'll go back to our... I dropped our Glock. Dang it. Let's wield the SIG, because I can, and we'll use that. Footsteps, stop aiming. No. No, 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 no. Why are these popping up? No. It moved away. Of course you did. No. Ignore. Oh my goodness. It is nearly dead. I hate this where the black bar persists after the menu is gone, because to me, with the red dot there, it looks like a bio operator, but I guess it's a zombie soldier. Stupid mouse cursor. So we'll just kill him. And we are hearing more stuff, so I'm a little hesitant to walk in without seeing. We're going to need to go back up anyway and get our entrenching tool. That's the wrong direction, because the entrenching tool will allow us to move that rubble, which will then allow us to smash those corpses. And it's really important that we smash the bio operator before he would have a chance to respawn. Still 11 charge in our amp goggles. We can also pick up our Glock while we're here and reload it. So we will do that. Go ahead and drop the SIG. And we will drop the auto. We will unload the auto magnum because that is the actual ammunition that we're currently using. So we should be able to reload the battle rifle. Oh, well, we did use a shot. Okay, so yes, that is correct. We will go ahead and drop these and the 40 mil concussive, and we don't need a stack of aspirin. We are in minimal pain. We'll eat a couple aspirin, and we will pick back up our Glock. It's literally the first thing in the list. We will activate. No, we will go in our inventory and reload the Glock. Reload the Glock, 17 mag, 17 round. And we'll go ahead and slap that in our holster. Nope. Step away because that menu is irritating. Yes, put the Glock there, and then we will grab the trenching tool, which will let us dig out some of those corpses and deal with them before they resurrect and cause us problems like the Hulk did. Yeah, a little startled by the Hulk in that episode. In case you didn't realize, in this episode I was a little spooked bumping into the Hulk. A little scary to have someone stand up right in front of you when they are a giant monster. 223 casing. I mean, we'll take it. And let's wield the crowbar. There is something else in here. We did hear something else, but we haven't been able to see it. Can we? Yes, so there's already something here. We will go back to the battle rifle, and we will be careful. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, I swear we heard something in here. Maybe it died in the rubble or something. Maybe we were just hearing things. There's a corpse. Is that both of them? That is both of them. Take the cash card. A lot of good armor items. A busted military rucksack we're not going to take. And we'll just go back to looting the barracks. Combat knife we'll take. Sheath we'll take. We've been collecting sheaths and holsters. First responder handbook. I'm sorry, I just don't have the skill required to deal with you. Nothing else. We'll head down here. Check this as well. Sorry if this is boring. You know I didn't come in with a story to tell or anything, and then we had some issues, and I'm gonna have to edit a bunch of stuff out of this episode anyway. Trap and field will take. In the next episode, I will try to focus a little bit more on commentary. A Glock will take. Towel of the handgun we have. We'll grab the holster. Anything else? No. And then what about you? You got a book, Advanced Economics. I think we already have one. Glock will take. And yeah. Oh, and a holster. We'll take a holster. Okay, so we're going to call the episode. Oh, it's not the autosave button anymore. We're going to call the episode here. In the next episode, we will go in to check out the magazine of this, the armory part of this barracks. And yeah, then I don't know what we'll do. But I also will try to make a little bit more commentary instead of this kind of rambly, oh no, nonsense. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. And I'll be back with more Cataclysm every single day of the week. And I will see you in the next episode.